It's 9:47 p.m. on a random Wednesday. You're sitting in your car in a Target parking lot, staring at your banking app, trying to figure out if the $43 in your card will push your account into overdraft. Toothpaste, laundry detergent, a birthday card. Nothing crazy, just life. And while you're doing survival math in a parking lot, someone you work with just posted vacation photos again. Beach, Sunday cocktails, second trip this month. Same job, same salary, same city. So what's the deal? Are they secretly rich? Inherited money? Quietly drowning in credit card debt behind Instagram filters? The real answer is much simpler and honestly a lot more frustrating. 6 years ago, they made one boring financial decision that took maybe 30 minutes to set up. Then they forgot about it. That decision is now worth over $40,000. And if nothing changes, it could turn into millions. My name is Phil, and today we're going to talk about the piece of math that somehow never made it into your school textbooks. The kind of math that quietly separates people who end up financially free from people who work until their 70s. And the difference between those two lives? Sometimes it's just $500 a month. Imagine two people who look almost identical on paper. Both are 28 years old. Both earn $65,000 a year. Both live in the same city and pay roughly the same rent. Let's call them Jessica and Amanda. Jessica drives a reliable used car and automatically invests $500 every month into an S&P 500 index fund. Amanda drives a brand new car with a $500 monthly payment. That's the only real difference between them. At 35, Jessica has around $160,000 invested. Amanda has about $30,000. At 45, Jessica passes $500,000. Amanda hasn't even hit six figures yet. By 55, compound interest goes completely insane. Jessica crosses $1.5 million. Amanda is still under $250,000. At 65, Jessica retires wealthy. Amanda is calculating how many more years she has to work. Same income, same starting point, completely different outcome. Here's the part that surprises most people. If you invest $500 a month for 40 years at around 10% average returns, you end up with roughly $3 million. But you didn't put in $3 million. You only contributed about $240,000. The other millions came from time. That's compound interest quietly doing its thing in the background while you're busy living your life. So if the math is this obvious, why doesn't everyone do it? Because the biggest enemy of investing isn't the market. It's your brain. Your brain evolved to survive the next few days, not the next 40 years. So when it sees $500 today versus $3 million decades from now, it chooses the immediate reward every time. Nice dinners, new gadgets, bigger cars, things that feel important today but won't even exist in 30 years. Then there's the classic question, but what if the market crashes? Here's the uncomfortable truth. The stock market has survived the Great Depression, world wars, oil crises, financial collapses, pandemics, and political chaos. And through all of that, it kept growing. Crashes are temporary. Time is permanent. Now let's talk about something uncomfortable. That $300 a month you spend on food delivery? Invested for 30 years, that could grow into more than $500,000. Your streaming subscriptions and used apps and random online purchases might be quietly costing your future millions. Not because they're expensive today, but because they steal time from your money. The funny thing is the solution isn't complicated at all. Open an investment account. Buy a low-cost S&P 500 index fund. Set up automatic monthly investing. And then do the hardest part of all. Nothing. Let time do the work. 40 years from now, there are two possible versions of you. One is checking an account worth millions and planning retirement with zero financial stress. The other is still working, wondering where all the money went. The difference between those two futures might be a decision you make tonight. If you want more videos that break down money and psychology like this, hit subscribe because the math is just getting started.